Hi, honey. Okay, so you reached the point where you just got tired of trying at the relationship, trying at the job, trying with family, because honestly, it felt like not much was going your way. So, in all fairness, you decided to do something for yourself, but now the time has come to line up the building blocks, and you found yourself in this middle place where you won't let go until you know it's safe for everybody and in consideration of everything. But this stuck feeling you have is the tipping point, the chance to really go for it this time. And the key to your breakthrough from the indecision is trust. You're going on a journey of relearning how to trust yourself, God, and the universe again. And that starts with this point, this place of choosing and also following through on your self fulfillment, choosing experiences that bring you inner joy. I know that's a hard pill to swallow because you think, well, this friend or family member needs this, and if I leave, then that, or what if I fail? And the God's honest truth is that it's going to require a risk because it's something different. But you know what else is different? You're different. You've changed. You're changing right now as we speak, which is why life has sat you down to allow your body to catch up to just how fast your consciousness is rising and where acceptance is needed for new programming and ideas because the old way of doing and seeing things won't be sustainable to hold this new timeline. And I understand when you weren't all knowing or prepared in the past, unpredictable, terrible things even happened. So, for so long, you misunderstood how God, Source, viewed you. And though you continued to believe, you actually never fully let go of the weight of the world and have been relying on your own strength, knowingly or unknowingly, as a way to protect yourself from getting your hopes up, assuming that they'll be let down again or you'll have made a decision you can't come back from. But those things happen while you were running on an old program, either childhood impressed or what you later picked up on as unconscious patterns from being open enough to explore this world that is specifically designed to hold contrast and polarity for the exact purpose of your spiritual journey, your journey back to spirit. Because how else would you know joy without pain? How would you come to know your eternal light without darkness as a point of reference? And think about how through all of that, good things still manage to come to you, even up to this point of temporary confusion because you've already been here before and even managed to pick yourself back up. But it was hard. And this time you deserve to completely move up and out of that prison of fight or flight with ease and for good. So let's talk about it. When we're frozen and confused, it's normally because we've racked up the energetic momentum to accumulate our biggest fears. But let's take the one good thing you're holding on to in that sea of negative possibilities and build positive momentum from there. In other words, we start from where we can. Sometimes it's not always as important to make the choice as it is to begin taking steps in the direction of the thing, while finding ways to dispel limiting beliefs that surface from our shadow along the way. So, what are we manifesting here? What is the one thing you're truly hoping for? Is it a dream job? Successfully moving to a new location? Developing a healthier relationship with yourself that may be at the expense of someone else? Well, we can take any of these or any other heart centered desires and make a list of all corresponding false ideas. Yep, the ones we have about why it won't work or how we might drop the ball. But yeah, we definitely got to get those out there too. Be brave. Don't worry. I'm going to help you to the other side. Okay. Now, when you look at the list, you're going to do a couple of things to help you with process of elimination for why the fears or how they say false evidence appearing real. Okay. Yep. You're going to take these false ideas and ask yourself, are any of them even realistic? Like, friend, what really are the odds that A, B, and C gonna happen? How can we argue back with our worries? Because I know if it was for a friend, you'd argue down like you had a court date and something to prove, right? Yes. And are we maybe thinking of the worst case scenario instead of somewhere in the middle or the best even? Why not the best? What also about what you can gain instead of lose? When I've been at a crossroads, there was always something to gain, but I was just overwhelming myself with things out of my control. It was also because I'd already reached my threshold where the possibility of loss for moving into something new simply outweighed the certainty of going back to what was familiar. So, in a world of so many uncontrollable factors, it won't always be about making choices where there's little to no risk. Sometimes we just got to throw caution to the wind, honey, and go after what feels worth the risk, okay? Okay, now that we've done some cognitive restructuring around thoughts, beliefs, etc., remember we're still working within the laws of the universe. So we have to change our entire energy signature thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and actions to hold the frequency of what it is we're hoping to manifest. So, in addition to making your aspiration the motivation and working through mental and emotional blocks from that older version of you, we have to also commit to a daily spiritual and physical practice that's going to help you feel comfortable navigating the uncomfortable. Okay? We can work through beliefs about things, but we really need a complementary support system within our bodies and our spirit to lock down those beliefs as well. Okay? Otherwise, we leave room for those old stories and false narratives to put us right back into stagnancy and confusion. So, spiritually, you might consider various mindful practices, like the five senses exercise, where all that's needed is to notice something you're experiencing with each of the five senses. So, for example, starting with five things you can see, and then four things you can feel, and so on throughout the senses. You can also do breath work techniques like the 4-7-8 breath. That technique basically adds in counting beats as you breathe in and out as a way to quiet and focus your mind. You'll breathe 4 beats, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. You can also do a mental body scan, which runs through each part of the body, paying special attention to the way individual areas feel. And the scan usually includes you sitting or laying down, mentally running through the body, observing each body part, starting at your feet and moving up. Then physically, you can practice mindful movement or get creative with your exercises where you'll find there's more consistency in getting out of your head and into your body. So, I personally have been doing dance workouts, but yoga, hiking, swimming, any group activities like a running club, they all work. Okay. The point really is not to lose yourself in multiple practices, but to guide you in moving through any spiritual indecision or crossroads by working through those outdated beliefs with a stable foundation and mindful exercises to build it. These are sure ways to raise your energetic vibration to support you not only in choosing, but following through on what you truly desire. So you try out one of these techniques and let me know in the comments below which was most helpful, okay? And to hear more creative ways for navigating challenges and confidently realigning your energy on this spiritual journey, be sure to subscribe and like this video. And until next time, love always spiritually key.